else we got? So yeah, partner with Anthony is really cool. I like it, step by step. And I just started push, like I haven't really driven any traffic. I just pushed some from my lists, emails. And what's blowing my mind, it's only been a week and it's only like 11 members and it's already like $413, which is like $41 per member. And like for you, for example, like you on lesson 4, right? So most people like on lesson 1, 2, or 3. So I think in 30 to 60 days, I can make a case study of it. Like I'm gonna make 10,000 per month out of just this program, right? Just like Anthony is walking you through every single day. This is how you configure domain. This is where you buy domain. By the way, it's an affiliate income stream. You get paid. You get a tracking tool. You get autoresponder. Builds your residual income. It's smart. It's a smart way to build a business. And then those people, when they graduate, not everyone is going to graduate, guys. Not everyone is going to graduate. Most people are going to give up somewhere in the middle. But those people that will graduate, they're going to be people you want to work with. Then they're going to reach out to you, Ray, you, Sophia, Ed, Michael, right? They're going to say, like, what else you got? Yeah, Partner with Anthony is awesome training platform. Like, I got so much education, so much wow factor, if you will. Now, I'm ready for the big league. Show me something that pays me $1,000 commission. Show me that pays me $12,000 commissions, maybe $25,000, maybe $50,000. I mean, I have a deal that pays, it pays $27,000 in Bitcoin per sale. That's crazy, right? So yeah, so those people are gonna be reaching out to you and they're gonna be like, man, what else you got? You know what I mean? Instead of you like chasing people around, they're gonna be chasing you. As a matter of fact, one of my regional mentors, Mike Dillard, is re-releasing magnetic sponsoring, which is like my mind blown. I got the email today from what's his name, his partner. His name is escaping me, but I can find it in my email. Ray, is it Ray? Anyways, doesn't matter. Mike Dillard, 2008. I'm stuck. I'm pitching my MLM to friends and family. I'm like, I don't see the light in the end of the tunnel. And then I'm like, I jumped on Google. I type in, how do I generate leads online? And this guy, Mike Dillard, shows up and with his magnetic sponsoring book for $20. And I'm like, and his pitch is like, hey, instead of you chasing people around, why not have people knocking on your door with the credit card in hand? And I'm like, give it to me. I'm like, give it to me. This sounds like a dream. It can't be real. So I buy it immediately, $20. Then I buy every single product in the funnel, Black Belt Recruiting, MLM Traffic Formula, Copywriters Guild. There was another product that I'm forgetting, but I buy every single product in the funnel because that's the problem I had, and I was looking for the solution, right? And that changed my life, right? I jumped on Google, started running ads and all that stuff, right? And then my sponsor in Manavi, some of you guys remember Manavi, he calls me like, Alex, what the hell are you doing? You're not supposed to market online. We're supposed to like do the meetings, invite people to the hotel, and do the spiel, and explain the miracle of the juice and how it's gonna, cure cancer and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't go to that extent, but that's basically was the spiel, right? And I'm like, no, that's not me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing three-way calls and hotel meetings, dude. Like I got my full-time job. I only have like 2 hours at night to build my business. So. And then I'm like, start crushing the, the ranks, whatever, the bronze, the silver wrap, or whatever it was called. And he's like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, wow, I got this book, Magnetic Sponsoring, from Mike Dillard. As a matter of fact, if you guys haven't read that, once he releases that, I'm going to send you my affiliate link. You should buy that book and read it, okay? That book is going to change your life. I can't wait to see the version 2.0 after 10 years, man. It's been 10 years. It's crazy. All right, Tanya. I want to put somebody on the spot. unless you have questions about Partner with Anthony, Abundance Now. Oh, Miles in the house. What's up, Miles? Miles, you remember Magnetic sponsoring? I'm gonna put him on the spot. Is Miles? Miles, I'm unmuting you, man. Unless you're eating dinner, as usual. For some reason, it's not unmuting you.
I think you just unmuted me.
Okay, you're good now. You remember Mike Dillard, right? Magnetic sponsoring?
Of course.
There you go.
I mean, who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Some people might not know.
Well, if they're new to the business, but you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm kind of curious, like what that book has in version 2.0.
I think it'd be good. I mean, you know, a lot of times people repurpose information. It's you know, they usually add stuff to it or put a different flavor on it. But yeah, Mike was the man, or still is.
Still is, yeah. From waiting tables to making multiple 8 figures probably by now.
Oh, definitely.
His other projects was I can't pronounce it, hydroponics, like growing like, you know, vegetables in your kitchen or something like that. I don't know whatever happened to that project, but yeah, he's a very smart dude. Some people call him Godfather of attraction marketing. I don't know if you ever heard that, but some people do call him that. Let me plug in my laptop before it loses the charge. What's going on in your hood, Miles?
Busy as usual.
Busy as usual is not the word, man. I've been like grinding every day, like making videos every single day. I don't know if you noticed that.
In fact, you know, I hate to use the term busy, really creating. The guy, I was telling my team earlier, I said, guys, you want to make sure you create some type of digital asset every day. And just like you just mentioned, Alex, video. I mean, it's like, man, you do it once, and 5 years from now, you're still getting sales just popping up from one video you created.
Just like Mike Dillard said, it's like you're building.
Why not?
You're building an army of sales robots that work for you 24/7, basically, and create attraction factor going on, attraction marketing factor for you as well. So then when people like bump into an event, you're like, "Are you Miles?" And you're like, "Who the hell are you?" I've been watching your videos for years.
You know, it's funny you say that, because that used to happen with, well, whenever we go to the event with Sonia and I, it started happening probably like the last 2 or 3 years. And, you know, people are looking at you and like they're coming up to you, and you feel bad because I'm like, you don't know them. And like, they know you, but you don't know them. So you got to try to be like neutral. Like, you know, they're saying hi to you and you're just kind of playing it off. Hi, how you doing? Like your best friends.
And you don't want to offend them, because like sometimes
no, not at all. Like, not at all.
Maybe you asked their name last event and you forgot, and you're like, yeah, how you been? I know what you're saying. Yeah, I think.
But you get to know them.
I think the requirement should be they should wear the name tags like to every single event, so we don't look like stupid. You know what I mean?
We need to get to an event. I miss those quarterly events personally.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, so I mean those type of deal I was just talking about it with Paula Barroso like a couple of days ago. We had like a virtual mastermind, and I'm like, dude, like I miss those events so much, like hanging out with people, like just like not like just like the meetings like necessarily or like conferences, but like having those conversations in the hallways, like in the bar, in the restaurant, you know, like brainstorming, exchanging ideas, just having fun, you know, and getting people to know you and vice versa. Yeah, that was awesome. Every 90 days, every 3 months, we used to do that. So speaking of that, there's a company that has that. I'm still kind of deciding if I want to promote that, but it has multiple income streams and has a high ticket on the back end. And supposedly they're going to have events regularly. I don't know if it's going to be every 90 days, but there's an event in November in Atlanta that's happening. So some of you guys know Joel Terrain is going to be there. Some of you guys know Doug Valens. It's going to be quite a few. It's probably going to be less than 150 people because that's the room block. I think it's 150 people. But I'm still kind of like debating if I'm gonna promote that, if I'm gonna build that. But I definitely use that factor, like hanging out and going to events, for sure. Funny enough, Atlanta was the first event I went to that changed my life. You must probably remember that, like Empower event 2011. No?
I only go back to 2013.
Oh, right. You came in St.
I came in after 2013, April. It was quite windy. It was cold.
In Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
That was my very first event ever. And it was incredible. Yeah. I met Vic for the first time. I'm sure I saw you there. You guys were leaders, I think, already at that time. But man, that's how it all started for me.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that event was cool. They had like crazy. Remember the Dave and Dave? They were doing like shenanigans on stage, like Chicago Mafia or whatever, like gangsters. It was fun.
I remember.
Fun. Yeah.
Finished the event after that.
Every 90 days, then we had like the biggest event in Denver was like 6,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then shit hit the fan, unfortunately, you know. But
it's
yeah, but like, look how many relationships we developed, like how many like people we met, like we met because of that, you know, because of that company. So it's like companies come and go, but people stay. You guys get this? It's like once you build your like following, it doesn't matter if the company goes, it doesn't matter if it gets closed down or whatever. You still have the skill set that you build up. You build the relationship with, you build the list, right? And you build the relationship with the list. It doesn't matter, right? You can always go to another company and like go from 0 to whatever the income level you want to go, because you have that skill set. You know how, you know what to do, right? It becomes kind of like, what do you call it? Like rinse and repeat type of deal, you know? So that's why I'm telling you, this industry is going to change you if you're going to stick around and learn that and acquire the skill sets that you absolutely need to have. And for everybody, it's going to be different. It's not going to be the same for everybody, right? What's working for me might not work for you, and vice versa. Something is going to work for you like gangbusters, but I'm going to try and I'm going to fail miserably. So depending on your work ethics, your talents, your skill sets, existing skill sets that you bring to this industry from other industry, the way you do things basically, and how consistent you are, that's going to determine your success rate in any affiliate offer, any program. But what's most important is personal development. Like I always tell you guys, personal development is number one. Like what you put in your head, like every single morning, and guarding yourself from all the negative energy, all the energy vampires of the system that's out there to get you, like in Matrix.
Hey, Alex, can I say something?
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's not. Well, you're 100% correct, but it's not just guarding yourself from all that's out there. One of the biggest enemies, or maybe enemy is the wrong word, but it's like guarding yourself from yourself, because your subconscious mind, even when you're sleeping, for people that don't work on personal development, I believe that your subconscious mind is telling you, because you've told yourself so many years, your subconscious mind is telling you you can't do it. You think you can earn 5 or 6 figures a month? Come on. Your subconscious mind is telling you that. You don't even know it's telling you that while you're sleeping. However, like if Alex said, if you work on your personal development, you can flip the switch. Yeah. And this way you can have your subconscious mind telling you while you're sleeping that you can do it.
Absolutely. And then you can sell this pen for $1 million if you have to, right? Sure. Because you have that skill set. And that's why it's so important to go through those trainings and not to give up, because it's like, it's so easy to give up.
Very easy.
What you do, it's easy because things get in the way. You got family, you got, other things to take care of every single day. So it's really, what's important, I think, is time management. You got to allocate time for your business every single day. without any distractions. You cannot be doing 3 things at the same time. Even computers, like you guys like think multitasking exists? It really doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Even if your CPU has multiple cores, like you have a quad core processor, 8 cores, 16 cores, 32 cores, doesn't matter. Did you know that there's a microprocessor that controls those cores, and it has to interrupt? It cannot process multiple operations at the same time. It just happens so quickly that it looks like it's doing multiple tasks, because it can do millions of operations per second, probably billions by now. But at the same time, multitasking is a myth. It does not exist. Scientific fact. I'm come from computer background, so I know it doesn't exist. It just happens so quickly that it looks like it's happening at the same time, but it's not. So even computers that are so much faster than us, they have to do one task at a time. Once it's complete, it switches to the next task. That's why you need to operate your business as a computer, one task at a time. Make sense?
Correct, 100%.
So that's why you need to have a to-do list, like a program, right? Like when computer boots up, it has a program, it has to boot like startup, it has to load the driver devices, like needs to like connect to the printer, it needs to like load the mouse trackpad device, it needs to load like USB interface, whatever. Like it has to load all those sub-programs every single time when your computer starts up, and then million other sub-programs that it needs to load in order to operate, that it needs to connect to the internet and so on and so forth. So that's why you need to have a to-do list every single day. I'm just like trying to make a parallel like between the human brain and artificial intelligence, like a computer, right? So if you operate that way without interruptions, and you can only go to the next task after you complete the first one, then you're gonna see progress in your business. Because look, my to-do list every single morning is like this long. I have like 30 different items. And as much as I wanna go and do the easiest thing first, I catch myself and I'm like, oh snap, I gotta do YouTube video. I like, what's my next subject? Okay, let me record the new video. Let me edit the video. Let me upload the video. Then let me do SEO on the video. Okay, now I can go to the next task. Right? Hopefully I'm done by the time I need to pick up my kids from school. So time management again, right? Time management. You gotta have time management. If you don't have that discipline, it's gonna be tough for you to go from where you are to double your income, triple and quadruple income. Probably next to impossible. I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be impossible.
Yep.
It's gonna be impossible. I'm gonna give you straight up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. If you cannot dedicate time to your business, if you cannot keep yourself accountable for success, if you cannot work without distractions, it's going to be very tough for you. Chances are you're going to quit at some point. You're going to say, screw it, I'm just going to go do what I was doing before, whatever that is for you. Selling cars, selling houses, I don't know, getting nice and cushy corporate job, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Good luck with that.
Oh, yeah? It doesn't work anymore?
You know, Alex, also, I think this is not to scare anybody away, but we're just speaking the truth here. I think this business is also very personality driven. And just like you were just saying, so we don't have a boss. You and I do this full time. When we are working, you know, we're in some room or whatever, we're by ourselves. You know, and I remember when I used to work for corporate America, I sat at a cubicle, but there were other people around me. I hated that. Yeah. I just wanted to come. That's just my personality. I wanted to come to my job and just do my job and go home. Well, all the other people wanted to like talk all day and they like to socialize. So I think those type of people would have a hard time working for themselves, by themselves, because they need that. Now, I'm not saying they can't do it, but they would need to change a little bit. You know,
yeah, I'm right on with you, Miles. I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, it was exactly the same way in my corporate job. Everybody wanted to chit chat by the water cooler or by like where they get coffee in the kitchen, and I'm like, let's get to work, people. I'm like, we got like things to do, you know. And they're like chit chat. I'm like, talk about baseball, talk about whatever you're doing, not at the company time, but at your time. But guess what? I was building my business in company time. Don't tell my ex-boss by any means. Like if he's watching my YouTube channel, I was compressing time, all right? I was still doing the job that you guys were paying me for, but I was building my dream at the same time. I was compressing time, okay? But yeah, exactly. You got, like, that's a great point to bring, Miles. You have to be, you don't have a boss. You have to keep yourself accountable for daily action plan, daily to-do list. That's why Partner with Anthony is awesome, because it gives you that daily action plan. It gives you to-do list, step by step, all right? That's like for those people that's struggling with like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna upload the video, or am I gonna send the email, or am I gonna learn Facebook marketing, or I'm gonna learn Instagram marketing, or I'm gonna learn Twitter marketing, whatever, right? If you're struggling with that, you need that guidance, like sort of like virtual boss to go through that 30-day boot camp. So you definitely should reach out to your sponsor and get the link for freaking $7. And in 30 days, you're not gonna recognize your work ethics, your understanding of the matter. I mean, this is like a boot camp. It's exactly what it is. It's a boot camp, except the boot camp we did back in 2013, me and Michael Martin, not the singer, but my ex-business partner in the Empower Network, we created the boot camp, but it was so much work, dude. Like we had to schedule those training sessions like 3 times a week. It was like unbearable. Like it was so much work. Then keep people accountable. Then we have another person like check the people's work with Excel spreadsheet and all that. So I'm like, I don't need this crap. Like this is why I quit corporate America. You know what I mean? So that's why like having boot camp that's step by step and tell people what to do is such a blessing. It's good for you as a sponsor, and it's good for your people that join you. They're gonna come out in the end of that funnel. Those people that come out, that graduate, probably gonna be less than 10%. I'll be straight up with you. So out of 100 people that join, probably 10 people gonna come out, maybe 5 people. But they're gonna be rock stars. They're gonna be like Miles. They're gonna be like Ray. They're gonna be like John, Joetta, Johnny. Like, show me what you got. I want to make like some like big commissions, and they're gonna ask you for the link for the high ticket offer. You know what I mean? That's for sure. They're gonna be asking you. They're gonna be joining every single program you are promoting. Okay, that's how confident I am. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. For new people, a lot of people ask me like, how many offers should I be promoting? I would say 2 or 3 max. Like you should not, like otherwise you're gonna lose focus. Like you're not segmenting your list. You know, I mean, it's like it's like, especially if you're part-time, don't join 10 different deals. I was that guy, okay? Miles, I'm sure you can relate to that. I was joining every single program. Man, new shiny ball syndrome next week, right? I'm gonna join this, I'm gonna join that, I'm gonna join this, I'm gonna join that. Oh, and then at the end of the day, nothing worked, and then you start blaming your sponsor, you're gonna start blaming the system, you're gonna start blaming the whatever, anything by yourself, right? I've been that guy, you know? I buy traffic, nothing converting. I'm like, why is it working for this guy? Why is it working for that girl, you know? And then until one day, I really got serious, look, I looked into the mirror and I was like, everything is my fault. It's tough. It's really tough to realize that and say that to yourself. But in the end of the day, the only person responsible for the success is you, nobody else. And that's the truth. No matter how many leverage components you have coaches, you have traffic that's done for you, you have, I don't know, capture pages, funnels done for you. At the end of the day, put it this way. If everything was 100% automated in a perfect world that does not exist in this universe, maybe it does exist in some other planet, I don't know. If everything was 100% automated and computers would be taking care of everything, why would they need you as a rep, as an affiliate? Right?
True.
Why would they need to split commissions? Like they would keep 100% commissions for themselves, right? Doesn't work that way. That's why the attraction factor in the day, in anything, Oprah does, like, okay, let's take Oprah, for example. Why do the people buy her products? Because of her name, right? Because she built that huge brand, right? Because they know who she is. They buy her products, her books, her shows, buy tickets because of her personality and what she's done, right? So that's why, in the end of the day, you need to be building, constantly increasing your value in the marketplace every single day. And one day, you're going to say, Alex, you were right. Like 4 years from now, I don't know, 2 years from now, 1 year from now, 6 months from now, you're going to say, you're right. Like, I didn't get that right away. I did not get it right away either. I was like, oh, let me just send emails. I'm not going to make videos. I'm just going to hide behind the computer. I'm just going to send same emails everybody else is sending. And I'm going to hope for the best. You know what I mean? Didn't happen until I went to the first event in Atlanta. Oh, and the belief factor is huge too. Like, belief factor is huge. If you're struggling with belief, it's not going to happen for you. Because I was the guy that did not believe in himself that I can replace my $8,000 per month salary from my corporate job in my business, in my part-time online marketing business. Until somebody believed in me and said, Alex, how much do you need to make per month to quit your job? I said, well, with the insurance and all that stuff, $12,000 per month. And to me, $12,000 per month was such an astronomically huge number that I could not comprehend. And that's why I was struggling with that. No matter how, like, if I spent probably $50,000 on traffic, I would not make $12,000 in commissions because of the belief factor. And that guy looked at me and said, like, Alex, $12,000 per month is nothing in my book. It's like toilet paper. That's the equivalent of $12,000. And then I turned around and was like, really? Because to me, $12,000, like, I put $12,000 here and he put $12,000 here, right? So he closed this gap, right? This gap. I don't have a third hand. He closed this gap. You see this gap, right? He closed this. Right? And I was like, wow, 12,000. He basically said 12,000 per month divided by 30. Let's take 15,000, make it even. That's $500 per day. Don't go to bed until you make $500 a day and you're going to arrive at $15,000 per month. And I was like, that's simple? Like, yeah. Fast forward 90 days to the next event in San Diego. I make exactly to the point. I forget whether it was $12,000 or $15,000 last 30 days. From August to September, I made $12,000. Belief factor. Action remained pretty much the same. I didn't buy 3 times as much traffic, but I guess the way I was working my business changed because somebody believed in me, like I'm believing in everybody here on this Hangout. And my work ethic changed. Right? My approach to business changed and I made it happen in 90 days. All of you guys can do it in 90 days. Fast forward next 90 days, I doubled that income and it was $30,000 per month already. This was by Austin, Texas event. By Chicago, Miles, when you went to Chicago event, I had this SkyTel pager. I was supposed to be at work in my corporate job. I was ready to quit 6 months ago, but my wife Anna told me not to quit, and somebody else told me not to quit until my income is consistently for 6 months. And I was like in this jail for 6 months, if you will, because it's like I wanted to get out. Like imagine, like you making $30,000 per month, right? 3 times or whatever, 4 times as much as you make in a corporate job, but your mentors are telling you no. You can't quit your job just yet. Imagine yourself in that situation. So I get a page, like a SkyTel pager. It's like a text. Like back in the day, we used to have pagers. For all the young millennials out here, you know, that I'm like,
what's a page?
TikTok. What are they using? TikTok nowadays. So I get a page like, Alex, you have to you have to be at the HR office on Monday, 9 a.m. And I replied, I'm not gonna make it. I'm traveling on business. I'm in Chicago. So yeah, by the time I came back to New York, I got fired. I got my box mailed to me with all my stuff from the office. But look, I'm just telling you like that it works if you work it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just instilling belief in you that anybody here can do. Like you can achieve enormous. You can make millions of dollars per month. You just have this need to have this crazy idea and make it happen. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. Like for Anna, it's drawing. Like she's building her Instagram channel because she's passionate about drawing. She wants to make those coloring books, and she will make it happen. She will make it happen. She's building a really rock solid following in that niche. Your niche could be different, right? It doesn't have to be internet marketing. Doesn't have to be coaching. Doesn't have to be, you know, network marketing related, affiliate marketing related. Could be something else. But this mini universe that we live in, if you will, can teach you so many different things. And especially if you go to events and make those connections with people. So you have an opportunity, go to event, make those connections. Don't make excuses. That's the bottom line. Anyways, guys, it's been nice hanging out. You guys have any questions? All right, let's see. Let me see the chat. Okay, so Boyd is asking, what do you think people that work a 9 to 5 should focus on? Great question. What you need to do is focus on your daily income producing activities in the limited time that you have. So for me, I'll tell you from my experience, I was working, a lot of times I had even night shifts. I worked, some people don't know. So for me, it was all about compressing time. At that time, Gabriella was born, so I had to, my daughter to take care of as well. And my priorities a little bit changed, but at the same time, my work ethic never changed. Every single night when, my daughter went to bed at 9 p.m., from 9 p.m. till like 2 a.m., every single night, 7 days a week, no breaks. Well, maybe here and there. But what I'm saying, consistently, every single night, whether it's 3 hours until you crash, because you need to wake up early in the morning to go to work, that you probably don't like, that's exactly what I was doing every single day. You cannot tend to your business like once a week. Like you have a pizza place, like you spent like $2 million on a freaking place. Well, you're going to show up just on Sunday or something, or like on Monday, and the rest of the days is going to be closed. You're going to be like filing for bankruptcy, you know what I mean, for $2 million. So
that's funny you mention it, Alex. That's funny you mentioned the pizza place, because with my team members, that's an analogy I've been beating like a dead horse. I say, guys, just imagine you own a pizza shop and people are coming through the doors and you're not, you're not selling pizzas, just like you're not communicating with your list. That's just a funny analogy that I use with them.
That's the same analogy. Yeah. But that's exactly what it is. Doesn't matter. Like you open a shipping store, like Amazon shipping drop-off point. What, are you going to open just one day and the rest of the day you're not going to accept the packages? People are going to go to somebody else, right? Because there's plenty of options for people nowadays, right? They can go to Kohl's and drop off like Amazon shipments for free without the package. I didn't know that. I just discovered that today. You know what I mean? So yeah, you got to show up to your business every single day, whether it's part-time or full-time. That's all. You just got to grind it out. Got to grind it out. There's no question. Go listen to Gary Vee every single day, man. He's going to fire you butt on fire, Oh, man. That's a good question. Really good question. Look in the mirror. Okay, Michael is asking, suggested traffic for abundance network. Any traffic, really. But since it's a phone funnel, don't forget you can use SMS, broadcasts. So, for example, there is a really cool tool, SMS phone leads. Mm-hmm. You can send anywhere from 200 all the way up to 5,000 text messages per day. And instead of the link, you can just put a phone number. So, for example, I'll give you a swipe. It's hard to make a swipe on the fly, but let's try. call this phone number, which is your phone number for the Abundance Network. So it should be short if it's a text swipe under 128 characters, right? So call 1-800-234-4567 to discover a new method of getting paid. You know, something short and sweet. I'm gonna post it in the Facebook group. I think I have swipes for that funnel. I'll post some swipes for you, but basically what I'm saying is you can actually advertise your phone number instead of the URL, and it's not gonna get blocked. So that's the advantage of Abundance Network phone funnel, because there's no links to block. So if you post it on, like I posted on Facebook, go to my wall, Michael. On my Facebook wall, I just posted it. I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on. I just posted that. Hold on. And don't mind my 60 million tabs. All right, so I just posted this. Okay, so that's my results. So you shouldn't be using my results. However, what you can do, feel free to model, change my phone number. So I don't put the link, I just put the phone number, right? Put your picture. Or you can say, if I'm your sponsor, say like, hey, my sponsor generated those results. You get access when you join to my bonuses. You get access to live weekly trainings with Alex, blah, 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 with Miles, whoever, right? So you can, don't say it's your results because they're clearly not your results, but you can leverage my results to get your sales. That makes sense. Because every time I join a new affiliate offer, I don't have results. So I have to leverage other people's results. For example, digital income system, I leverage other people's results that were getting results already. And that created my results, right? So you're like, that's how it works. In any affiliate offer, you don't start offer with results, but then you can leverage your own results. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah. And somebody is from Italy saying their name is Donald Trump. No, not Donald Trump. Donald Roberts with my picture. So yeah, I get those things every day. So please report this guy, Donald Roberts. Thank you very much. If you have time, I would really appreciate that. And somebody on Instagram, somebody sent me a message. Somebody, like, it happens all the time. People steal pictures. Whatever. Nothing I can do about it. Anyways, so hopefully that helps. So definitely get through the boot camp, guys. Seriously, I'm not even gonna like telling you you have to, like, if you really want to be on the same page, go to the 30-day boot camp. I cannot do this for you. You have to do it. It costs you nothing. Freaking $7. I don't care about the $3.50 commission. What is it? $3.50 commission. You need to do it for your business. You know what I mean? And then buy Mike Dealer's book when it comes out. Because I definitely gonna buy it myself. So, and that's the cookie combos. Joette is asking how's DS converting. Yeah, I'm getting a couple of sales this week by Friday. Don't forget, I built a huge you know, lead base. You know, I drove tons of traffic. So. Plus, I did webinars, Facebook Lives, all that stuff. It wasn't like slacking around, right? I was working every single day. So, but I do have many offers because I am a full-time internet marketer. But again, you got to focus on something to make it work, create results, then leverage those results. Then you can leverage in any other offer. So homework for you guys, go to events, daily action plan, which partner with Anthony will give you, and promote your business like your life depends on it every single day. Facebook Lives, YouTube videos, emails, text messages, whatever it takes. Send pigeons, right? Whatever, smoke signals. But you gotta show up to your business every single day. If you go to a pizza place, like Miles says, hire a kid, print those freaking flyers, and stick them all over the neighborhood, right? Do 50% off, whatever it is, whatever it takes to get people through the door. You know what I mean? You got to show up to your business, whether it's virtual business or a physical business, every single day. That's it. That's the free enterprise. I wish we had that in Soviet Union. Soviet Union would not collapse if we had free enterprise. You guys have free enterprise. So you got to be blessed to be in this country because you have so many options. And you have banks. We have no banks. We couldn't borrow money. You guys borrow money like no tomorrow, right? Cars, houses. And I'm like saying, you guys, I'm American too nowadays, right? But what I'm saying is like comparison, like coming from Soviet bloc into this country where there's so many options. Oh my God. Like you go to the store and you go nuts. Like I'm used to it now. But when you're a 16-year-old kid and you come from lack of everything pretty much, and you come to like, my God, you got like 50 brands of different cars. You got like 1 million brands of cereals in the supermarket. You guys are spoiled. That's all I'm saying. So get to work and make it happen. No excuses. And with that, I'm checking out. If you guys need anything, I'll check messages tomorrow. Ray, want to say something?